Hi, this is a quick reminder and a quick meditation on how to support yourself when experiencing anything that is bringing you to a sense of distress or a sense of anxiety. It's called the stop technique, and over the next few minutes, I'll guide you on how to deploy the stop technique so that you might be able to give yourself a few moments of respite from the distress that you might be experiencing. The stop technique at its heart is an acronym, and the acronym is STOP. The S stands for stop what you're doing. If you have a quick moment to give yourself a bit of a break, to stop what you're doing, to allow yourself to recenter, to focus, stop what you're doing if it is safe to do so. The second step is represented by the T, and the T is an instruction or an invitation to take 3 balanced breaths. So balance out your breathing by breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, perhaps counting 5 seconds as you breathe in through the nose, and counting 5 seconds as you breathe out through the mouth. And on the next in-breath, I want you to breathe in through the nose for 5 seconds, pause the breath for 5 seconds, and then breathe out for 5 seconds. Using the mind to count the seconds gives you a chance to focus on something. Pausing the breath allows you to regulate your breathing. And once you've done your 3 breaths in this fashion, we move on to the next step, which is O in the word stop. And for O, I'm going to ask you to please observe with your 5 senses what is going on around you. This allows you to ground yourself in the actual things that are happening in the real world. So the 5 senses will allow you to see what is going on in the room, the space around you, to hear what is actually happening in this world. I'd like you to please taste what sensations, what flavors, what tastes are in your mouth. I want you to take a deep breath in and smell the smell in the space around you. And then I want you to use your fingertips to feel the fabric of the clothing that you're wearing or the surfaces that are near you. So you would have used your 5 senses here to observe the real things that are going on in the world around you. What can you hear? What can you see? What can you taste? What is it available to smell? And what can you feel? This represents the real world of what's going on around you. And finally, the P in the word stop. The P for this stop technique reminds us to pause what we're doing and to do something kind for ourselves. So pause what you're doing, if it is possible to do this, pause what you're doing and do something kind for yourself. So you might stretch, you might take a walk, you might go out into nature, you might make yourself a hot beverage that is calming, that is kind to you. So if you can deploy the stop technique, stop what you're doing, take 3 breaths, observe with your 5 senses what's going on around you, and then pause to do something kind for yourself, that will give you a structured way to support yourself when there are some distressing, upsetting, stressful, perhaps panicky moments. Thank you.